Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to this video. I'm going to walk you through QL2 new tab that is looking basically at the percentages of matched and unmatched fares, and then it's taking the unmatched fares and is dividing between VS is cheaper and VS is more expensive. So I'm gonna explain you how this dashboard works. So basically, let's have a look on today, on the 6th of July 2016, for OND Boston London Heathrow. Carriers, so we are looking at the fares of American Airlines, BA and DL, at the economy, non-stop and direct channel. So basically for all the flights of the day, on the 18.2% we are cheaper, so VS is cheaper, and for the 81.8% VS match the fares of these other three airlines. We can see the same thing by in a month view. So basically here we can say in July overall we are, for the 45.3% times cheaper, we are 54.7% time matching the other fares. So you can switch to the monthly view as I have done, and you can even have a look at the overall numbers. So between July 2016 and May 2017, overall VS is cheaper 36.3% times, is matching the other fares 46.3% times, and VS is more expensive 17.5%. And for example, I'm gonna show you what the air chart is doing here. So let's have a look at day. So as you can see here, VS is cheaper or matching for a long time, but there are big outliers. For example, for Halloween, and even at the end of the year, VS is definitely much more expensive. I have spoken with Marco pricing to check out this if it's intentional, for example, but that's the point of the dashboard, that you can immediately get these big outliers. And so for the moment that's it, how this dashboard works. In the next versions I'm gonna include colors on these circles to highlight like particular outliers. Like for example, let's say if VS is more expensive than in 50% of cases, we want to that shout on the dashboard, and we can discuss about the percentages and what is relevant, for example, for highlights. And another feature that I want to add, speaking with Rob, he thought that would be really useful if, for example, here, for example, we know that on the 6th of July, 18.2% of times we are cheaper, but of course we know that each day there are different combinations of inbound and outbound. So what about if we want to look at the exact fare? Because here you can see in the tooltip we can see fare, MBS fare and fare difference, but because this is taking the mean fare, is not showing all the flights of the day. So for example, in this case, it would be nice if we click here and we switch to this kind of table that is saying, okay, outbound 6th of July, inbound 13th of July, because it's always, QL2 is always taking 7 nights stay. And for example, BA has like 1, 2, 3, 4 flights per day. DL has like 1 at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. And here you can see the fare of BA, 2,131, the fare of Virgin, and the difference. And you can even expand here to the flight number. So a bit more information, especially for pricing, that I think is interested to go to check immediately which price is not matching or which price is more expensive. And to have a little nice button to be able to go back to the main dashboard. So that's it for the moment. I'm really happy to have feedbacks from you. Thank you very much. See you soon.